Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. It's been a while. And I know a lot of YouTubers say this when they're kind of off for a week or two and they don't post new videos. They're like, oh, I've been so busy. And you're like, there's no excuse. It's so easy to make a YouTube video. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do, really, to find the time, the energy, the effort, put on all this and plaster it on and just go for it. But I have several jobs and I do have also family and everything around it. And it's just been really stressful. And I mean, yes, there have been occasions where I was thinking, okay, Dacob, sit down and shoot a video. But then I thought, no, the energy isn't right. When you're like, I don't want to say like, oh, I'm in a bad mood and blah, blah, blah. When I sit down to shoot a video, the energy is right. Even if I'm in a bad mood, the energy has to flow. But I had the feeling everything was kind of blocked. Now I'm starting to kind of kick my butt out of that cocoon, but it's not the easiest thing to do. And sometimes you just don't have anything more to give. Your energy is just drained. So you're like sitting like an amoeba, watching, a movie or a TV show or something. That's all you could do, just like passively sit and just like observe something to kind of recharge your batteries, because at work, your energy has been drained. Outside of work, your energy has been drained. And I just want to always have the top. When I'm here, whether it be delivering a sad news or happy news, the energy has to be right. So to try to find the focus again, and I'm, working towards it, the perfumes that I've been using this month is what helps me keep a positive vibe and positive mood, because fragrances always elevate the soul and they always elevate my mood. And that's why the top June fragrance, well, the top 5 June fragrances for the month of June, fragrances for the month of June, duh, 2018. Let's get straight to it. Oh my God, diction. Well, you probably already know and have guessed. Number one is actually 3. The Les Eaux de Chanel, all 3 of them are just like one. And yes, you've been asking for a review, and yes, the reviews will be coming ASAP. So much I can tell you already, Deauville will be the first one reviewed. So you could see, since June 2nd, these have been on rotation constantly, and I've been using them like crazy, and I'm loving them. And you could see I've aligned them in terms of usage. The one I use the most, here's almost half empty already, is Deauville. And then after that is Biarritz, and after that is Venice. So as I've mentioned already in 1001 posts on Instagram, Super Dacob, all spelled together, follow me there. I love to use Biarritz on the weekends, in the mornings. It just, I don't know. The lily of the valley in it is really sublime, and it's not a pissy type of lily of the valley. It really, really blends in well with my skin, but I gotta use a lot of it. I gotta spray it a lot to sniffle out that lily of the valley that's so amazing. During the week, from Monday to Saturday, even on Sunday, but Deauville is kind of with me everywhere I go. It's always in my bag. I keep respraying it all the time. In the morning, it's just so refreshing. That mandarin-y, orangey touch with the basil. It's just really, really delicious. Every evening before I go to bed is Paris Venice. It gives me that warm, fluffy, relaxing tone right before going to bed. These 3 are like one. As you can see how I'm describing them, they kind of flow into each other. And before I get into the reviews, so much I can tell you so far is that, and I have received this as information from several Chanel sales associates that are not supposed to say it, but they said it anyway. And of course, you've been writing me too. I've had through social media, direct messages of a lot of you worldwide, people that work for Chanel that have been writing me. And so we are an incredible family. The Fashion Bunker is the best in the world when it comes to all these news and scoops. So yes, I have received confirmation that the Les Eaux de Chanel were intended as eau de colognes, like body sprays, like light colognes to reuse, to reapply throughout the day regularly. And then out of marketing reasons, because they wanted to kind of justify more the price, they opted for the eau de toilette, even though these are eau de colognes. So this is the faux pas that Chanel made, in my personal opinion. But let's forget that and leave it for the review. Let's just focus on the fact that I do consider these eau de colognes, and I do consider these light fragrances that follow me throughout the day, especially in summer. Wonderful time of the year to release these, because with the heat outside, even with the kind of maybe not always so much heat, but just cooler weather, sometimes even, you know, the summer showers that could hit, these are just incredible. They smell divine. And I love reapplying fragrances where possible and when possible. These don't kill everybody in a radius of 40 meters or miles around you, because they're not so overpowering. So you could just reapply them. They are really pleasant, sensorial scents for yourself. You smell yourself and you love the way you smell. They relax you and they cool you down in the heat. So these three kind of blending in as one in summer, incredible. Moving on to number 2. Where's my number 2? Number 2 is 28 La Pausa, the Eau de Toilette. Now, incredible, especially so much so, even more so than before, now that the Les Eaux are on the market. This one smells even more incredible, because those are so light and so simple that this one, using them several days, literally cleans your palate. And then once you go back to this one, which is also incredible in summer, you just smell out even more nuances out of it, because your palate, your sensorial, olfactory, everything, all your sensational papilles or whatever you have inside of you that are made, all these bits of your body that are made to smell out a fragrance, they just become so much more acute, so much more focused on details that might have not been, that you might not be able to sniff out in the past if you were just using this one. But when you use the lighter ones, then you go to this one. This one is so much more elevated, higher, complexer, and more complicated that you just like, whoa! Complexer is not even a word. More complex. Incredible, incredible. I've loved it to pieces, but now I love it even more thanks to Les Eaux de Chanel. You see the paradox in all of this? Wonderful paradox, but Chanel is always a paradox. And yes, it's the month of my birthday, but you already know, most of you already know. Or for those of you who are new to my channel, hi, June. Yeah, I'm a June baby. So, you know, I love Chanel. So, of course, usually June, my favorites for the month of June are usually always Chanel's. But let's see, will it be the case this time around as well? Maybe, maybe not. Moving on to number 3. Number 3, Cuir de Russie. Now, you're going to ask yourself, what the heck is this? This is a weird bottle. This was a transitional bottle that they used to do, 100 ml. This is Eau de Toilette. We're only talking Eau de Toilette here, not Eau de Parfum, which I don't like. The Eau de Toilette, this is only a couple of drops left. This was a transitional bottle before they discontinued the first 4 Les Exclusives and went to the entire 200 milliliter range of like 12 of them or 11 of them in the beginning. So I have a couple of drops left of this particular formulation of Cuir de Russie. I'm loving it. Since I only have a couple of drops left, I use Cuir de Russie, this particular one, only, let's say, in the month of my birthday for really special occasions to calm me down. It's just so incredible. This is like literally a few drops left. I do have Cuir de Russie in pure perfume form. I have stocked up on the 200 ml bottles of Eau de Toilette before they discontinued them. But why Cuir de Russie in June? It has a lot of memories. It means a lot to me. It's a perfume that connects me to my family quite a bit. And so that's why I like to smell it close to me, in particular in the month of June when it's my birthday date. And in particular, the strength of the hay with the leather, which usually people kind of like to use in autumn and winter. I love this in summer. To me, Cuir de Russie is one of those few leather, not Chanel, but leather scents that really, really work well in summer for me. Also Cuir d'Ange by Hermès from the Hermessence range also works well in summer and also in winter. But this one in particular is kind of the only real leather and hay and tobacco that I love in summer. Now moving on to number 4. Number 4, well, now this is also evening. Also what I wanted to say, Cuir de Russie is a great transitional scent in summer from from quite kind of, let's say, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And then after that, we shift to a pure perfume. We go to number 22. The pure perfume of 22 is just incredible. This, we're talking Ernest Beau, we're talking la crème de la crème of Chanel perfumery. We are talking the queen of the night in terms of Chanel fragrances because it's sensual, it's incensey, the aldehydes are incredible, it's sparkly, there's a bit of orange in there. The reformulations don't have the incense as present as it used to be in the past, but there's an incense bottom dry down there that's just like kicks you off your feet, and you fly through the room all over the place. This is amazing. So this one is very sensual. It prepares you for the deepest of nights. And the deepest of nights you only share with the most intimate of people who are allowed to come as close as possible to you, and that is number 5, top 5, the 5th. Top 5. Oh my gosh, I'm totally like scrambled up with words because the 5th one is number 5, the pure perfume, of course. Duh, what a surprise. This one is like totally muddy already because, you know, it's quite old. I keep showing this one. I do have several other sizes. I have a lot of the spray bottles. I always take the little 7.5 milliliters refillable spray with me whenever I'm out and about, even though I have Deauville with me and I spray Deauville throughout the day. I still also always have, call it a good luck charm, call it just something to have to make me feel safe about myself. I always have the pure perfume Chanel No. 5 with me, even though I don't wear it every day. But this was the first kind of pure perfume bottle that I purchased ever in my life, long time ago. And so that's why it's so special to me. So if I show a 15 ml bottle of Chanel No. 5 perfume, that's going to be this one. And it's really muddy and super old, but I don't care. This is very, very special to me. Also means a lot to me, especially in the birth date, birth month, the month of birth, the month of my, oh gosh, whatever. Okay guys, that was it. Those were my top 5 perfumes for the month of June 2018. If you haven't already but do wish to, please consider subscribing to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Since a very short while, also on Patreon, Super Dacob, all spelled together. If you wish to help support the channel, see it grow quicker and faster, consider pledging on Patreon. You will find on Patreon exclusive videos as well as photos that kind of enrich the whole experience of the Fashion Bunker. So there you have it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves with me. New videos are coming soon. Don't forget, never give up on love. Love you. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Mwah.